Okay, so let's
Yes.
just get started. I'm happy that you could make the time, and I'm happy that you're having this conversation because many people keep asking about online work, and you, of course, have done it for many years. How many years have you
Yeah.
done online teaching?
Actually, on iTalkai, I was teaching from November 2013 until about almost 2000. Yeah, so that was about 7 years online. Yeah. And then I've been teaching from 2006 to in a language center, and also individual Korean students and adults. Yeah.
Okay, so it's English. You teach English.
Yes, it was in English. Yes.
Do you also do research? What other online work do you do?
Yeah, I did fruit research for one fruit farm in Penang.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I just love doing research. I do my own personal research. Anything that triggers my curiosity, I'll do hours and hours of research on that.
Oh no, you
So
said
you know from my list, you know from my list.
yeah. I also know because when you are doing the fruit research, you sent me so many articles about coconut. I ended up now,
Oh, okay.
I started eating coconuts.
Are they easily available in Kenya?
Yes, we have plenty of coconuts.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just because we don't know that they are very important in our health.
Yes. Usually
Yeah.
local fruits are better than apples and oranges and pears. Usually the local fruits are better.
Okay,
Yeah.
but we want
And all fruits have their special benefits, you know, their, how to say, nutritious values. Yeah, you're quite unique to each fruit.
So you got paid to do research on fruits?
Yes, I did. I did get paid for that research. I had to do it like within 2 weeks. And there was like a skeletal format that I had to fill in. And then, yeah, I got paid for that. Yeah, some of them, actually, a lot of information was available on Wikipedia. And also from America, they had some fruit farms, fruit resources that I got the information from. But certain fruits, there was hardly anything. And that's the worst. That was difficult.
You'd need to test them yourself.
Yeah. But I mean, like fertilization, how it's propagated, yeah, things like that. Yeah, leaf structure, nutritious values. Yeah, like how much vitamin C and vitamin A and so on, things like that.
I remember to ask you to share that research with me because I am now going to start eating local fruits more, but I need to know what I'm eating.
Yeah, you can. I mean, Google it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll Google what
are the benefits.
Yeah. Like we have bananas and avocados and pineapple, very common here. I'll do research on them.
Yeah, avocados are so good for women. Very good for hormones. Yeah, very
really?
good. Yeah, you didn't know?
I know I eat them, but I don't know. I just know that they are sweet. Like I have this one. Yeah.
Oh, and we pay so much for it. It's like one piece is about 6 to 8 ringgit. It's not fair. Yeah. Because we're importing them from Australia and, from South Africa. Yeah, and I mean, Malaysia should grow their own avocados. I don't understand why they don't. Because the weather is quite ideal. The weather is quite ideal. It's just that they've never done it before. And, now there's a demand, so they just import it.
Okay. I maybe I'll find out how I can send you some.
Yeah, that would be nice. Send me 30.
Maybe by poster. Then they would arrive when they are quite ripe and spoiled. Okay,
Yeah, we have to wait a few days before we can eat them. Yeah, they're
mm,
quite raw.
so
Okay.
when you get them. Okay, let's go on.
Hmm?
So what qualifications do
Yeah.
you
Okay.
require to be an online teacher?
Well, I did get a diploma in TESOL. TESOL is teaching English to students of other languages.
Mhm.
And but now you can get a certificate online, and also on Italki, you don't even have to have a certificate or a qualification. You can just be a community teacher where you're having
Mhm.
conversations. So you can also earn an income that way.
Mm.
Mm,
Oh, that's a
yeah.
good point. I remember you telling me that you just need a good video and then post it and maybe like what you do. I know you write articles for iTalki.
Yes, I did one. I did
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I could
And
have done more. Mm,
you also
yeah.
write for Quora or
Yes, I
give
write for Quora.
questions.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
yes, but they
Uh,
didn't really. I think Quora. I don't think I got students who contacted me on Italki from
mm-hmm,
Quora,
mm-hmm,
and yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. Even on Facebook,
mm,
I try to advertise myself on Facebook, but I don't think I got any students that way.
mm-hmm,
Um, yeah, it's. But someone was saying that it's good to do videos,
mm-hmm,
like fun videos on YouTube,
mm,
and be consistent with it, like
mm,
and go for things that you enjoy doing, like if
mm,
you like to write, just
mm-hmm,
write
mm,
and showcase what you are able to do.
mm-hmm.
And those who want to learn how to write will contact you. And
Okay.
yeah, try to individualize or custom make or tailor make the lesson to your students, or even get them to know who you are and what are your specializations, and get
Mm-hmm,
them to contact you because of that. Because I remember one of my German students saying that he contacted me because of my video, because I said that I enjoy doing research and I like things about psychology,
mm,
learning how to learn,
mm-hmm,
all these, growth mindsets,
mm.
those sort of, have you heard of those? The
Growth
growth
mindset?
mindset and the
Yes,
fixed
yes.
mindset. Mm,
Okay, I like
yeah.
that point that you don't just have to sell yourself as a teacher, you just sell your interest, and then whoever wants to follow you, they will follow you based on that.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
so how,
because you want to enjoy what you're doing. Yeah.
yes, 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 I get what you mean. How would you compare teaching online with teaching face to face, having face to face
um
lessons?
Yeah, I mean, teaching face to face, usually you follow a book, or, like, for example, when I went to teach my Korean students, they wanted help with their homework. So we
Mm-hmm.
used to go over the homework with them.
Mm,
And yeah, but what online teaching is very different. I really prefer online teaching because you can contact anyone from anywhere in the world. I had students from South Africa, America, Israel, um, uh, even South America, Arabia,
Taiwan,
Saudi Arabia, hmm? Taiwan,
Taiwan.
yes, yeah,
Mm,
Taiwan, Japan, Korea,
mm-hmm.
yeah. So, and then because of iTalki, they're able to synchronize all the timing. So you put the slots that you're free, And then the students can see whether your timing and their timing is ideal. And then they will book a lesson with you, if it synchronizes, and then they can book a lesson with you. And for me, I encourage people to tell me what their interests are. And then I can tailor make the lesson according to their interests. So if they want to do conversation about their work, I was like this one with the German student who he's a tax consultant in Germany. So he wanted to tell me, he wanted to explain to me what he did as his work in case of any potential overseas customers actually contacted him and he had to explain something in English to them, because he was a bit unsure whether he could communicate properly with them in English. So a lot of these students, they are suffering from a bit of an inferior complex, and they need reassurance. And also that, and you point out what they're doing well, and commend them. And that's what they want, really, someone to commend them and encourage them and have a conversation with them. But mainly, I told them also in my video that they have to do the talking. I'm not going to do the talking. I mean, it's going to be like 70-30, or something, that sort of ratio. So they're already prepared. They're not going to be coming on. I think that's the worst thing with teaching with children, that you have to be always there ready for the next question or the next thing to make them happy or help them to interact. But with adults, they come from a reservoir of information, so they don't need to. I don't need to make so much effort.
Yeah.